Hello and welcome to this training for Cyrious on how to run a WIP report through the marketing module. So you start here at your home screen and you click on the marketing screen. Now eventually at the end what we'll get to is you'll be able to have a saved report in your saved queries that you can automatically click on each morning and pull this report right up. And so to move forward here, we're going to begin by clicking on Order Report. And it's going to give you all your options for the query. This is a rather simple report because all we're looking for is what jobs are currently in WIP. So I go up here to Order Criteria, I click on Status, and the status I'm looking for is WIP. Now certainly if you wanted to add build, you could, but for our purposes all I'm looking for is orders with status of WIP. Then you hit Next Step, and it's going to go through and pull all of the results based upon what is currently in WIP. And so the advantage of doing it this way is it allows you to create your own custom report rather than being stuck with what Cyrious has to offer as a template. Now if we went back to the very beginning, if you remember I showed that you had the daily WIP report already saved, you would bypass the previous step that we just went through, and by clicking on it, it would take you directly to this page. So what we do is we then run this report, pull it up for the day, then we hit sort by due date, and we get it to where the most current one is on top. As you can see, we have a few that still need to get picked up that were not completed, as today is the 25th. So we can always tell which jobs are out there. Then you're going to want to click on Next Step, and that's going to take you to your format and output. You're going to go to Simple Report. Obviously we have some errors with Cyrious, which is very common to all of us, so nothing to get frustrated by. I just remove everything and start from scratch. So what we're typically looking for is the order ID, which is the job number. We want the customer name and the description of the job. And then what we'll go to is the due date and also the salesperson first name. So now on the report we're going to see the job number, the customer name, description, due date, and who the salesperson is, which generally is all that we find we need for a morning work start meeting. Then all you have to do is make sure this is selected to Microsoft Excel. For some reason every now and then it will be on Word, so verify that it's on Excel, and then you hit Execute. What that's going to do is actually create an Excel spreadsheet, and then with a few simple clicks we'll have it all ready to be presented for our WIP meeting. So it opens up Excel. It comes in, obviously has the header information. We just need to get rid of that because there's no need for that in our report that we're running. I usually also delete the item because it's irrelevant to what we have. Now I've got a nice clean report here that shows me everything I need to know: the order number, the customer, the description of the job, when it's due, and who the salesperson is. And what's great is you can now format this to whatever size you're interested in. So I go to Print, and should generally pull up a preview. So here we have a preview, and you can make all your changes in here to fit what you want. So I like to have it to landscape version so that it's all on one page. So I go to landscape, and then I go to scaling, and I want to fit all the columns on one page. It sets that up for you. Margins, I try and do narrow margins to get as many on one page as we can, and you can see that for us it's a 3-pager. You could go in and tweak it a little more if you wanted, make even less margins and get on, but I'll print double-sided, and now with a 1-page double-sided I have everything that I need all in one spot that I print out and use for our morning work start meetings. It's been tremendously helpful for us. We can make notes right on here. The salesperson can automatically go right back to which jobs are theirs and what they need to do. You could also sort by column and only run one for each salesperson, and that'd be all that they're interested in doing. But all in all, it's a great way for us to go through. We look at the week very quickly. We draw a line between each day so we know what's there, and everyone around the table can go through and know what our workload looks like. So I hope this is helpful for you, and you'll be able to use this report in your daily work start meetings to generate further conversations and a better picture for your production manager of what is coming up when on one nice clean sheet.